on Monday, January 15th, a press conference was held for an upcoming fight for March 8th. Heavyweights headlining a 10-rounder in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Anthony Joshua will take on Francis Ngannou. There's a lot to be said about this particular promotion, and I am not going to be long-winded in my thoughts on this. However, the more that you allow people to show themselves, the more they will let you see exactly what's what. Coming out of the Day of Reckoning promotion, December 23rd, 2023, Anthony Joshua was successful in his matchup with Otto Wallin. And on the table, he had an assortment of considerations for future bouts, including a showdown with Deontay Wilder, which was a part of the original plan. Understandably, when Wilder dropped the decision to Joseph Parker, it left an avenue open for the Joshua camp to go a different direction. Never feeling that they truly wanted to face Wilder to begin with, they used this as an opportunity. And one of the names of future opponents of a fighter who actually fought that night, Filip Hrgovic, who is looking for his opportunity, being a #1 contender for the IBF title. Hrgovic's name was mentioned just after Joshua's victory in Riyadh. Funny how they elected to move away from Hrgovic, a legitimate heavyweight contender, and go the route of Francis Ngannou, who, though he had a nice showing against Tyson Fury, a fight that some people even feel he might have won, dropping Fury, who may have been unmotivated and minus a great deal of other assets that he's consistently accustomed to. But Ngannou is not a professional heavyweight contender. He comes from a mixed martial arts background and just doesn't have the experience to compete with the top heavyweights in the heavyweight division of boxing. Anthony Joshua, who has Olympic experience, should be highly favored in this fight. The only X factor is which Anthony Joshua would show up in this fight, because he has been known to lack confidence at times. He's been known to be unmotivated at times. And he typically enjoys a size advantage over fighters that he faces in the ring. When he goes in against Ngannou, he's not going to enjoy those physical advantages. And it's going to be interesting because Ngannou, with that mixed martial arts background, is accustomed to being physical. And Anthony Joshua has never been really noted as a physical fighter. So if Ngannou decides to take the fight to Joshua and be physical with him, it's going to be interesting how he responds to that, because Ngannou is accustomed to being physical. Joshua be 6'6" and usually 250 plus pounds. Ngannou is 6'4" and closer to 270 plus pounds. We will have to see what happens when they get in there and start letting the leather fly. The split decision loss to Fury really gives Ngannou a push, but against a real seasoned veteran heavyweight, Ngannou should be exploited. Joshua does not respond to punches well either. So if Ngannou is able to land anything substantial, he could take the confidence away from Joshua immediately. He's proven that he could go 10 rounds at the top of the division against one of the biggest heavyweights at the top of the division, Tyson Fury. Joshua has lost to Alexander Usyk twice, a smaller heavyweight, 6'3", 220 plus pounds. I'm not really certain why the Joshua camp decided to take this fight. There's a lot to lose for Anthony Joshua if Ngannou is successful here. And to have a record where, hypothetically speaking, if he lost this fight and never fought Deontay Wilder, his contemporary, it's going to look awfully funny. I'm not an advocate of the crossover fights in the sport of boxing. There are too many fighters who deserve the opportunities to make the money, to make the opportunity toward legacy and fulfill dreams. And then to just squash all of that and squander it for someone to come from on the other side or outside and take those opportunities away. There's something just unfair and unethical about that. That's my personal thought. Not asking people to share it. It's just that I pay attention to the sport of boxing, and I know that there are so many deserving fighters. I will probably end up watching this match, but I'm not supporting it. I'm not waving my fist in the air saying, yeah, bring it on. I would have loved to see Joshua take on Filip Hrgovic or even Deontay Wilder over this match. And it's funny that Ngannou has had these opportunities after Deontay Wilder initially brought his name to the arena by speaking of him just a couple of years ago. And the same two individuals who have played games around Deontay Wilder's career, Fury and Joshua, continue to do so with lifting this opponent who was a potential opponent of Wilder's away from him. But if this doesn't motivate the Bronze Bomber, then nothing will. He should take this as an opportunity, bulletin board material, rededicate himself, and come out guns blazing. Because that's the position that they've put him in with this situation. And as we go forward in 2024, I would really like to see who's finally going to step up and take the opportunity to face Wilder in the ring. That will be most interesting to me. I'm not certain, but guys like Hrgovic, Andy Ruiz Jr., Daniel Dubois, all should be on notice, even Joe Joyce, because Wilder has a couple of fights left in him, and if he's motivated, he could get in there and show the world that he's still a force to be reckoned with. But what do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what your thoughts are about this potential heavyweight showdown between Joshua and Ngannou. And is it good for boxing in your mind? What do you think? Leave comments and let's discuss. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.